well, Christy wants me to move. So I'm going to move these tables over so I'm kind of more in the center than on the side. And Dale's going to pray that my tripod doesn't fall apart as I move it. Right? Sending goodbye. Stay together. Thank you very much. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. Are we set now? Is that better? Christy, is that all right with you now?
Yeah. It's for filming purposes, you guys.
Oh, right.
We want to see her on video.
Okay. Can everybody see this now? Mm-hmm. Okay. First of all, I want to thank everybody for being here and supporting this great organization. It does something for the community. It does something for every one of us. And quite frankly, for those of you that I haven't had a one-on-one with, I was a foreigner until last October to this area. I'm a San Francisco brat, came down here after traveling the world and doing consulting with companies, and I found out that I knew very few people. And the more mature you get, I promise all of you youngsters, the harder it is to meet new people, you know? So this is a godsend. So I appreciate every one of you, and I thank you for letting me in your life. Before I start my presentation, I just told you that, do I have your permission to tell you a little bit more about me?
Yeah.
Is that okay? All right. So as I just shared, I've been an entrepreneur. But I started out teaching high school and junior college. Are there any previous teachers in here? Quite an experience, trust me. even back then. I've also had my own residential interior design business in San Francisco. My husband and I own 14 Dyna gyms franchises from Hawaii to Toronto. I think I'm nodding over. This is home exercise equipment on television done by Jane Powell. And then I got the best job I could ever do when we threw everything in a container moved to Hawaii. Because my dad says, you need to go work for a major corporation and they'll take care of you for life. How many believe that? They'll take care of you in a way. So I did that gig. And in 1991, I walked from the top 3% of the women paid at that Fortune 100 company and went into the direct sales industry. And I've been a professional network marketer since 1991. Now, when I called my father and told him I quit my corporate job, he said to me, you know your E.F. Hutton speaks, right? He said to me, don't you understand? You're a female and you are divorced. And who is going to take care of you? And mine was E.F. Hutton. And I said, Dad, do you know what your worst nightmare will be? And he said, no. And I said, you'll have a very, 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 very expensive housekeeper. And I never went home. So it's all about the journey that we do. So now that I've had the pleasure of telling you a little about me, can I find out something about you? Is that all right?
Yes. Sure.
Okay. I want to ask some questions. Who in the room has a job and works for somebody else? Just raise your hand. One person.
My wife.
Your wife. You are in great service, Fred. Thank you so much for acknowledging that. How many of you have your own businesses and work for yourself? Does that tell you something? And how many in here are independent contractors or consultants? See, we wear more than one hat. But what does that say about the people in this room? You know, it says to me in this room that everybody is a forward thinker and willing to take risks. You are the minority in this world. Has it been easy for everybody? No. Has it been a journey of learning and trying to understand what happened? Okay, but that takes a special kind of person to put up with that. So I want you to give yourself a big hand and congratulate all of you. So the title of my presentation today is Tick Tock. Tick Tock. Tick Tock. Tick Tock. What's the title? Tock. So what is it in our life that we can never get back, but we always want more of? Time. Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you know how you spend your time? Yep. All right, first of all, how many years do we live on average today? 90.
Yes, if you're a man or woman.
Who lives longer?
Women.
Women, we take care of ourselves, don't we?
Women.
Okay, the statistics say we live 79 and a half years. That is 954 months, 29,037 days, 696,882 hours. That's a lot of time. So now we're going to play a game. I want you to look at these numbers, and I want you to tell me what these numbers represent. This is 318 months. Who would like to help me? How many months we do what? Julie?
Sleep.
Sleep. Now, do you know that sleep is important?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know your health determines your sleep? So how many hours are we supposed to get?
8.
8. How many here get 8 hours? We got about 4 in the room?
A week.
Okay. So that was kind of a simple one. What's 43?
In the bathroom?
No, that's later. What's 43? Rod, what do you think 33 is? You're involved with it. School. Education. Very good. You didn't know this, but you are involved in this. We all are. Okay. What about 128 months? Come on, you guys, this is...
Work. Job.
Yeah, this is work. You know, just shout these answers out. You'll be surprised. Work. That's it. That's all we work.
Wow. 128 months.
Right.
Wow.
Okay?
That's 10 years.
All right, 13 months. What is this?
What?
Worth of hours.
13 what? Years?
13 months.
Driving?
Eating?
No.
Yeah. Shopping.
No.
Sleeping.
So that. Wow, I got it. Right. This is the throne room. That's the bathroom. Throne room, sex, whatever. Okay.
Call it what you want.
Okay, 72. Come on, put it inside the room over here. Huh?
Waiting in line.
No, this is meals.
Oh,
Eating.
Wow. Holy smokes.
How many of you really like to eat?
Yeah.
How many of you like to eat different things? If you like more things, you eat more. 60. Zach. No! Julie, you got a one-track mind. Okay.
Waiting in line.
Yeah, this is waiting in line.
Waiting. Stopping light. Stoplight.
And the majority of those are at stoplights. Okay. 36 months.
One stoplight town.
36 months. No, we wish. 36 months. Now, this is women and housework. Now, let me give you some more stats about this. According to the latest health statistics, women who stay home and do housework have a 52% more chance of getting cancer because of all the chemicals that they're around. So, all your friends who stay-at-home moms, tell them to get a job. Come and join your business, okay?
But I have a job in my house.
Right. Well, okay, that works. We'll just get a little fresh air. Right. Right. Hire somebody to clean the house. Now, of this women, you spend 12 months looking for things you can't find. How many does that apply to? Okay. 1 3/4 hours a month.
1 3/4 hours
a week. Let's do this a week. How many of you have teenagers? You are deprived. How many of you have teenagers? This is what they spend looking for porn sites.
How much? How much?
1 3/4. You got your sex question answer. A week. Wow. So I'm just going to put porn here. All right, here we go to 2.5 years of time. What do we spend?
on the computer.
No.
Exercise.
Remember, you are not average people.
Oh. Networking.
No.
Watching television? Reading?
Close. What's next to watching television? Movies.
Entertaining.
And 144 months?
That's probably TV.
No. No. This is the first 12 years of your life when you're just having fun.
Oh,
This is your youth.
That's all we did?
That's all you get.
That's all we did. Being taken care of by somebody else.
So this is Your first 12 years. Has any of these statistics surprised anybody in the room?
Yep.
Okay. So now we're going to do a little exercise, and Ken's going to be nice enough to hand out a piece of paper for me. And I want to find out how you spend your time. Oh my gosh. And because this will be very enlightening to you, because I want you, this is on a daily thing, so I want you to put in the things that you absolutely do every single day and are consistent. This may be taking your kids to a soccer game. This may be going to church. This may be going to GNA. These are things that are consistent every week. So we're going to take about 5 minutes for everybody to do this. And I think after you do it, you're going to find something very surprising. So, go. Oh, I'm here. Come on in. You can one-on-one later. Thank you. All excuses are equal when you have that quick debit. Write down what it is. Be sure to write down what you're Xing out. So I will show you something. If you're putting in boxes, some people are just Xing out boxes at a time. Please put in there what you're doing there. Perfect.
I bet I can guess
Got it, girlfriend.
Julie's are.
What? Sorry.
She got it.
Text on here. Not yet, anyway. You put in to do your homework.
I've already done this.
Do it again, it changes. I hope it's changed.
It got better, actually.
Well, then you want to see that in paper. Seriously. Okay.
I got a calendar that does this.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I did it. I did this once before. Wow.
No. When's your date night, Jen?
Doesn't exist.
Exercise goes in here too, Jim. Gardening, regularly gardening. Those who hate weeds in their gardens.
No, I did not count that as exercise. Very. Because it's full.
Okay, so that's pretty. Can I borrow your other colors?
Yeah.
How many are finished? How many need a little more time? Okay, let's give a little more
Needs a lot
time.
more time. You got some?
Yeah, really. You find some for me?
Doing the exercise, Ken.
I am doing the exercise.
Okay.
And I found that I need a lot more time as a result.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, this is pitiful.
I know, I said I need this. This is disgusting to me, Kate. This is beyond.
Oh, wait,
that.
I need a green one, that one. I got like homework.
Kate, I feel like I'm in junior high school.
Hey, you are, and sometimes,
I need
man.
more lines.
And sometimes, you are, Fred, sorry.
I need more lines. There aren't any more lines.
Okay, so what have some of you discovered? Let's share with the group what you discovered.
I'm gonna give my kids back.
What,
I'm
Jen?
gonna give my kids back.
Not at all. Who else learned something? Chrissy.
I learned that I do nothing consistently. I'm all across the board. My day doesn't know. I don't know what it's going to look like from day to day. I had to remind myself that I actually eat dinner at a regular time. And then I was sitting here talking to my girls here and my gentleman friend, and found that like my lunch isn't even guaranteed. I don't even know if I'm going to eat lunch at a certain time, and that's rubbing off on my children because they're very inconsistent as well. We don't know from day to day what the day's going to be like. So it's kind of crazy.
Huge impacts on your life. Anybody else like to share? Edie?
Well, I discovered that I wasn't doing nearly as much as I thought. So then I used this to create my calendar, and then I like overdid it. And so now I'm back in the mode where I'm putting other things back in, but this is very helpful.
Liz, did you have something to contribute?
I noticed that a big portion of my schedule is around work. That's what I noticed.
And then that means there's no balance.
Right, but it's consistent. My schedule is consistent, but there's a big area of work.
Do you have, how many have large, I'm sorry,
You can finish with that.
no, I'll get back in, trust
So
me.
I'm actually a little bit of a type A control, like I like to control my own life, not others. So I usually do set out something like this, but it's always like best laid plans, never works out. Like I get late, so then I want to get sleep because I'm tired, and you know, I just things start falling off. So I start off with it all really well planned out, and then by Thursday today, it's chaotic.
So that's about commitment, isn't it? Committing to what you're committed to yourself, to get what you want done. Jen?
On a serious note, I'm not getting my kids back. I realize my day is very choppy. I do not have more than a 2-hour block on any day where I can commit. And then both of us know that if you're going to work a business, your first 30 minutes and your last 30 minutes is figuring out what you're doing and then planning your next. So basically, I've got an hour at a time, 3 times a day to work my business.
That's huge.
It's so choppy.
So wherever you can, readjust your schedule. Because if you have a half hour or an hour of time, and that's probably part of that's commute.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay?
Oh yeah.
We don't think about it. I do probably 9 to 10 one-on-ones a week. And what I've discovered is that do you think I overbook myself?
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. I overbook my car.
Yeah.
And so be very conscious of that, because it's also the quality of the one-on-ones you get. So let's look at some more interesting statistics. I'm going to share something with you. I've had such a frustration. You guys, all that you know me that I wear glasses once in a while. And I was really concerned that I was having problems with my eyes. And you notice I had no glasses on today, and I'm able to see everything. Well, I went and had my eyes examined yesterday, and I have 20/20 in both eyes.
What?
So let me tell you, as you mature, it's not your eye quality, it's the ability for the brain and the eyes to adjust. So I was having trouble with reading. So yesterday, first of all, they said, I don't want to do surgery on you. You've got 20/20 on each eye, so we have to find another solution. So they popped in my weakest eye, a contact. And I've had this contact on since noon of yesterday. I can read everything. Everything is clear. I'm in heaven. So if you think you're having some problems with your eyes, don't be like me and wait forever to go find out that you have a simple solution.
It's called monovision.
Monovision, thank you. So, in America, 1/5 of the upper class earns 80% of their income from wages and salaries. That's scary. 55% of the middle class gets their income from salaries and wages, and only 38% of the lower income people get their salaries from salaries and wages. You know, this tells us, what does this tell us? Anybody want to tell me what that means? What that significance of that is? Paul, you're the accountant. Tell me what's the importance of that. The 1/5 of the upper class gets their wages and salaries. 84% of them from wages and salaries. But the lower class only 38%. Okay, they're doing something else, doing part-time jobs. They don't have a steady wage or income because they don't have the education, the knowledge to drive whatever it is to get back to them. Now, more than 5 million Americans over 55 run their own businesses. And self-employed for 55 to 64 is shooting through the roof. Why?
People will hire them.
Experience.
They're too old, too experienced to get hired in the job force. But they have an extra 156 months to live. So they have to do something during that time. And most of them don't have the income to be able to do that. People that work from home, I really want to say work from home, not dabble at home. Average person earns $50,000 a year, twice what most of the people earn as wages and salaries. And I'm not talking about playing, I'm talking about working. So, if you're going to spend 20% of your life working, don't you think you should do something that makes it fun?
Yeah.
Okay? Christy?
I just wanted to add to what you were talking about. The reason, one of the statistics that's out there is the reason people are self-employed and entrepreneurs at an older age is because they've done the corporate life. They've been somebody else's employee already and have experienced that. And they call it your second life. And basically you found a passion, you start living life the way that you want to live it, and you have some experience behind that to be able to move forward and do it. So
great addition, thank you. So, how many in here believe that dogs like bones? Let's raise your hand. How many think dogs like bones? Well, let me tell you, they love steak.
yeah.
Okay? If you have a bone in one hand and a steak in the other, where are they going to go? Steak. Okay, so I challenge all of you to think about what is the steak in your life that you want, and what's your time chart you just did, how are you getting there? See, time is that commodity we can't get any more of. So if you have a steak, and everybody in this room has a steak, I can't imagine any entrepreneur not having the steak that they want, whatever it is. But the time is the key to getting it, and how you use that time. So I'm going to end today with, some of you are on my daily motivational list, but I think this is really appropriate. It says, the fire of life is desire. If you want something badly enough, you're sure to get it. Your desires will in time externalize themselves into concrete facts. Obstacles don't really matter very much. Of course, pain and other circumstances can be there. But if you want to do something bad enough, you'll find a way to get it done. Your reality form and your commitment to succeed is there. If you are willing to pay the price, your circumstances will change. You only have to love a thing greatly to get it. So I thank you for your time and allowing me.
Thank you. Thank you, Kate. Oh my God, how eye-opening was that?